So before we were rudely interrupted by the heat, I said I didn't see any cub tracks crossing, so I was going to come look for the cubs. Brian just went, lion! And there they are. It looks like one of the lionesses has come back. I can count 1, 2, 3. Oh, look at that, so cute. It's amazing. Lion cubs make us mushy, mushy, mushy creatures. Especially these little Nkuhumas. But let's get a bit closer. So I did see one adult lioness there as well. Hey guys, I haven't seen you in about 10 days or so. So lovely. Now, of course, couldn't find them this morning, but it doesn't matter because we found them tonight. Oh, and the light is about to get quite spectacular. So I have heard that there are some missing cubs. So fingers crossed that there are more than 6 today. I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think 6. Yes, there were 2 missing. Look, we've got 6 here. So unfortunately, it seems like 2 are still missing. Oh, hello, guys. Beautiful light, beautiful lions. We do love ourselves, the Nkuhumas. So that couple of degrees it's dropped in the last while has obviously prompted a bit of movement. So it looks like the rest of the pride are not here yet. So it's just 1 female and the cubs. See, she's still quite hot. She's panting heavily. I think she must have arrived in the last 5 or 6 minutes or so. So I think our timing was impeccable. Being clever like the animals, sitting in the shade with the elephants for an hour or 2, and then just, wander around. Time for the predators to get moving. I wonder if any of the other lionesses might come join. So I know a lot of you are still quite upset that there are only 6 cubs, but that is life out here in the bush. It's not to say that those other 2 might not appear. I must say that the longer it goes, the more unlikely it is, though. Ooh. Now they're trying to sneak in. Oh, she's hot. She's hungry. So it looks like they didn't have a successful hunt last night. There's the youngest cub. 2 of the youngest cubs. So if you're hearing that click click, it's me taking a picture, and I suggest you do the same. Get some screenshots of these beautiful little lion cubs. They're going to come right in front of us. You can see they don't really mind us at all. Let's see what happens. Hello, little ones. Oh, isn't that sweet? Now, Chi-Town Connie is wondering, is there any chance the missing cubs might return? There is always a chance, and I'd love to be proved wrong, but the longer we don't see those little guys for, the less likely an imminent return is. It's dangerous out here in the bush. There's hyenas, and of course other lions, snakes, eagles might even take a small cub. Comes the last one. Now she's about, I think she might head towards the Djuma waterhole, to be honest. The lioness is moving into the bush, opposite direction to where the rest of the pride are. Might be taking the cubs for a drink. Careful, madam, lots of eddies around there. There's that wonderful noise. Ow! Following her through the bush. We're going to do the same. We're going to try and keep up with them. And the last two about to pair in the bottom left of screen. There we go. Magic, I'm so excited we found them. Great spotting, Brian. Okay, we're going to keep up with them. And while we move, we're going to go see how Jamie's doing. So she's moved a little bit, but she's laid down again now. And quite a bit of growling at the cubs, so I think she doesn't have that much milk. She's quite hungry. Oh, tired kitties. Just trying to see if we can find a better spot. It is a bit of a difficult area. Let's see what happens. Just to the right, Brian. Look at that little one on his back.
Yeah, a bit of action here.
There you go. Oh, there we go. He's flopped down now, but he was rolling around. Now, lions will often lie with their belly exposed like that, so the white helps them to cool down. Okay, while stuff calms down here, let's go back to Steph, who's on foot with a little ho-ho. So Mama took us on quite the goose chase through the block, but we managed to keep up with her, and she's now come back out into the road.
No, try it.
Everyone's
You can eat
stopped
it.
for a little bit.
We still have my audio, everybody. Should we sing a song, Jerry? Come and have something to eat, Taylor. It's delicious.
Let's move a little bit closer. I was worried they were going to keep moving, so I just kept my distance in case we had to keep moving again.
Elephants are having a bit of a dust bath now. Don't know what can be heard, what cannot be heard at this stage. Let's see if they mute us.
Here we go. Magic. Complaining. Mom, I'm thirsty, I'm hungry. Hi Monique, who's in London. Now Monique says, is it common to have one lioness looking after all the cubs? It is, because remember they're allo suckle, so they're allo care as well. So all female members of the Pride will take care of cubs at some point, and if they are suckling, then they will allow the other females' cubs to suckle as well. Now, she's quite hungry, so she probably isn't producing that much milk. So that's why she keeps getting up and moving. So once the cubs have suckled for a little bit, she gets a bit irritated, probably gets a bit painful as well, as they try to knead her nipples to try to produce more milk, or they start biting a bit hard. And that often causes her to get up and walk, which is what's been happening throughout, since we've actually found them. Excuse me. Lots of dust in the air at the moment. The one's lying quite close to us. One of the slightly older cubs snoozing. The others all getting stuck in to that lioness. Now, lion cubs are weaned at about 6 months old. That's when their mothers will stop producing milk. But it isn't unusual for a lion cub to suckle older than 6 months if there's another lactating lioness in the pride. So, well, we sit with these incredible Nkuhumas. Jamie's got an animal that probably, or actually not probably, really doesn't want to bump into Nkuhumas when they're hungry.
I think you must get to the dam wall and then just turn left and you'll be able to.
So I've just heard the rest of the Pride apparently are moving south. They're still quite a way away, but who knows, maybe in the next half an hour the other 4 lionesses and the big male will join them. Swat. Swatted by a tail. Look at those little eyes. Okay. Oh, she's up. Yeah, I don't think she's on the move. Now, I know a lot of you are wondering about the missing cubs. As we've said, it is normal. That is what happens in the African bush. If all the lion cubs survived, it'd be really tough for all the buffaloes and impalas. So, as it's about a 70% mortality rate that lion cubs face in this part of the world. And there's always a chance that those cubs might be found, they might be fine. And the longest I've seen cubs lost from a pride for is about a week and a half. They were skinny, but they were okay. But as I say, the longer we don't see them, the less likely they are to survive. But who knows, maybe Brian's thumb magic will work today and we'll happily see them rejoin with the other missing cubs. Wow! Very common lion behavior. Walk, lie down, walk, lie down. So before the other cubs get close and walk to join her, I'm going to move around so we can get a view of them coming down the road to see her. Isn't this absolutely wonderful? So, while we get around to the other side, let's go quickly across to Jamie, who's got something having a sundowner. I can't see if it's a he or she at the moment, but wait for it to turn its eyes, and we're going to show you something quite special. Come on, turn your head. Come on, look this way. Now, they're all focused and listening to where there was or the lioness in particular is focusing on where there was a francolin came flying out of the bush, alarm calling, just to check if there was anything there. Oh, he's turned his head round. Now, hopefully we've still got enough light. But if you look carefully, oh no, don't close your eyes. In the reflection of his eyes, you could actually see us sitting in the car, but now, of course, Murphy's Law is not playing along. Darlene in San Francisco, one of the most beautiful cities in the world, is wondering, is it too hot for lions to hunt at the moment? When do they usually hunt? Now, Darlene, they're opportunists. As long as the hunt's not too long, they can hunt in the heat, but generally they prefer to hunt when it's cooler. So any time from now is a good time to hunt. I think the rest of the pride are on their way to join this lot. There we go. Hello, little one. They are up. There we go. Oh, just for half a second. Can you hear the franklin's alarm calling? All these wonderful sounds. His head's so busy. Listening, smelling, sounds, smells, sights. Oh, yes, I think she's running low on milk. Now the other lionesses are on their way. Hopefully they're a bit better resourced than she is, fully stocked. I think they're still quite far away, but I will keep an ear to the radio. Hopefully they do arrive before the end of the sunset safari. Oh, but she's up on the move and moving away from where they're coming from. Let's just see where she goes. She's right next to us. Hi, girlie. She's contact calling. Now, there is a possibility she is calling for the missing cubs. Or for the rest of the pride. It's impossible to tell. Or calling for these cubs to follow her. And as she turns to look back, I think that's the most likely. And this lot have just started to make a noise. Now, she's laying down directly behind the car, so the cubs are going to pass right next to us now. Here comes one, and they're going to go so close that they can see Brian. Brian, what are you doing? Oh, maybe they can see the cub thumb. They think one of their friends might be on the vehicle. I mean, they're about 2 feet, less than 2 feet from the tyre of the car. No, it's too tired to carry on. It's going to wait here. Okay, here comes the next one. Is he going to make it all the way? Is he going to get lazy and lie with its cousin? We actually cannot move the car. I've just realized as I've looked behind me, there's a lion cub lying right behind us. Yeah, so we are stuck here for the moment. Now, I think, there we go, there's the one lying right next to us, behind us. So while we wait for the lions to move off so we can move, let's go. The missing cubs have arrived! There they are! Isn't this wonderful? Brian's magic thumb! Yay! Just keep coming down. The 2 missing cubs have just joined the rest of the pride, so all 8 now. There we go! Looking a bit skinny, but they are here! They've survived! Isn't this amazing? Killer bees!
Killer bees!
Oh, and Brian's magic thumb! Yes! We've been talking about it all afternoon. Wouldn't it be amazing if the cubs arrived? I think she's calling for them, but I'm not sure. Then she suddenly just got up and ran behind the vehicle. Happiness! No. I'm happy to see, but not that happy. So I think the rest of the lionesses are coming in from the north, and she's found the missing cubs now. She's heading back to the pride. We're going to stick with them, but I'm sure everyone is absolutely ecstatic. As I said, I was hoping. But so we still got 8 little wonderful Nkuhumas. I'm sure there's 2 very hungry little Nkuhumas. They looked a bit skinny, but none the worse for the wear. So they've survived how many days now? 5, 6?
Yeah.
5, 6 days on their own. Vernon, they're starting to head back north towards the dam. This is so incredible. I'm so happy. They're now all highly mobile. And female is on a mission. Obviously, she doesn't have much milk to give, so she probably wants to meet up with the rest of the pride. there we go. That's one of them. Look how skinny little one. Ow. Isn't this awesome? Ow, to you too, missing one. I think there's a good chance. There we go, she's calling. Look at this, they're going to meet up with the rest of the pride. Let's stick with them. Hopefully they don't take us to too much thick, don't go into too much, I can't even speak, I'm so excited, too much thick bush. But it looks like we might get an incredible greeting ceremony. The whole pride rejoining with those two missing cubs. Please don't go that way. That way is very bad for us. I'm hoping she gets on the big elephant path that goes straight north to the Buffelshoek waterhole. Isn't this incredible? Vernon, are you at Buffelshoek? Copy, yeah. I'm going to come join you there. The rest of the pride are running towards there now. Okay, sorry, my earpiece came out. Brian had to whisper. I got too excited. I pulled it out. So we're going to shoot up ahead to where the other two lionesses are out in the open. And we'll try to stick with them. We'll see. Hi, Sarah. Sarah says we've just made her year. So, guys, I think just for the greeting ceremony, I know there's only supposed to be 3 minutes left, but I think we can extend a little to see this. Isn't this amazing? So look at this. We're nearly at the other lionesses. There's only 2 of them, so probably the 2 mothers. And the cubs are running. So let's try get ahead so we can hear everything and get to the spot where those other lions are. Isn't this absolutely incredible? Here come the cubs. We've just got ahead of them. So they've managed to survive 5 days by themselves. They got separated for the pride. So this is the first time all 8 cubs have been together in about a week. We can't see the other lionesses yet. On the other side of the dam, Brian's got them. So here come the mob. Isn't this just too special? There we go. I can see one lioness on the other side of the dam. There we go. Just spotted. It's just spotted the other lioness. Look at this. Off they tear. Remember, 2 of them have been lost for the last week. They've been by themselves in the bush. Let's just roll forward a little bit. So everyone out at home is apparently crying with happiness. I'm very happy. There we go. Look at that. Magic. Nkuhuma's reunited. And as Kirsten just said to me, what a perfect ending to the day. We could not have asked for a more magic moment. Brian and I have literally been hoping and wishing for it all afternoon. And if those of you who followed the thumb will notice, the thumb said maybe his lion cub thumb will bring back the missing 2 cubs, and it has. There we go. One can't help but feel all warm and fuzzy. So it is getting dark, and as you know, we don't put spotlights on the cubs. The mothers are reunited with their babies. This has been an absolutely spectacular sunset safari live. The killer bees are... Cannot forget the lion come. So here it comes, the lion cub thumb that brought the luck. We're going to say good night and absolutely amazing. We'll see you tomorrow morning, but quickly one last view of that incredible Nkuhuma Pride.